Night Striker Gear is a 2025 rail shooter developed by M2 as a sequel to the 1989 arcade game Night Striker, developed by Taito. This game was directed by the legendary game developer Hiroshi Iuichi, the director of Ikaruga and Radiant Silvergun, some of the most iconic shmups of all time. Night Striker Gear takes place in a futuristic setting with mechs and high-speed gameplay, and I decided to do a 1cc run of this game. No game overs, no continues. Let's get into it. What up, y'all? It's GK here, and this is my 1cc run of Night Striker Gear. Very fast-paced, intense game, really kept me on my toes. So yeah, let's get into it. So right off the bat, first stage, gonna go over some of the basics. I have my shield at the bottom. I start off with 5 shield, that's basically my health. Above that, I have my gear meter. The higher my gear meter is, the more damage my shots do and the faster they come out. Enemies oftentimes come in groups. You'll see a red enemy within those groups. When you destroy that red enemy, it automatically destroys the rest of the group. So you'll see oftentimes I'll try to destroy that red enemy first to clear the screen faster. Also, those red enemies show up at different spots on every run, so you can't perfectly choreograph your runs. You have to adapt and keep a fluid mindset. So right here, I turn to my mech form. My shots have homing in my mech form, but it drains my gear meter. Those blue items I just got, those replenish my gear meter. So you can do that to replenish your gear meter, or you can destroy enemies that also replenishes your gear meter. So this becomes a game of managing your gear meter, but also knowing when to turn to your mech form. I stay low to the ground right here to make sure my shots hit the ground enemies as fast as possible, but also high enough to get the flying enemies. That rubber duck, that replenishes my shield. It shows up at the same spot on each stage, but it kind of has a random path that it moves on. So you kind of got to be careful about getting that duck, because they show up at some tricky spots that can throw you off, that can distract you. So yeah. Oh, right here, I want to talk about bullet sealing. If you place your ship over the enemy's weapon before the bullets come out, the bullets won't come out. This is called bullet sealing. It's an important defensive mechanic that I don't think I did it too much on this run, but I tried to. So oftentimes you'll see that I'll try to stay close when I'm shooting enemies to try to bullet seal them. We got a wipeout bonus. That means I destroyed most of the enemies or all of the enemies on a stage. If you get at least one wipeout bonus, then you unlock the true final boss. And you can also choose the next stage that you go to. I chose this stage next because it just looks really cool. It's just a vibe. Like, look at this. Oh, like, come on, man. It's just high tech, futuristic. It has a luminosity to it, you know? Like, I love the vibes on this stage, man. So there's gonna be these planes that show up too. I tried to get it with my ship right there. I missed it, and I'm like, you know what? They're kind of tricky. Let me just go to my mech form and get the homing shots in. So yeah. We got the next boss. I try to stay close, but still micro dodge out the way of these bullets. You want to stay close so that your bullets actually hit the enemies. So yeah, it's just, you know, micro movement. Some more micro movement right here. Kind of like a ticking motion. And then there's a dance right here. I go up, and then down to get the gear boost items, and then destroy those bottom enemies. Up, same thing. Up, mech form, because it starts to increase in pace. Down, up, mech form. I think I get hit right here. Yeah, I messed up. It's okay though. It's okay. Stay calm. We're good. Down to get the gear boost items. Up to kill the planes. Coming up to, I want to talk about something with this boss. Certain bosses have certain conditions you can meet to get extra bonuses, like extra score or gear meter. This boss fires these rings, these blue rings, and if you shoot the yellow orb on those rings right here, you'll get extra gear. I kind of try to stay in the middle, not move too much to go between those rings, and yeah. And then the rest of the boss is pretty straightforward. Use my mech form to finish it off. Oh, by the way, when you're riding on the ground, your score increases faster. I'm not a big score person, but I kind of just do that to, you know, why not? It's there, the score is right there. I love score systems like that incentivize you to do certain things. So yeah. We're going to the highway next. Oh, by the way, I don't know if I said this. Your shield increases whenever you complete a stage. So yeah, now we're at 8 shield. The max amount you can get is 9 shield, I believe. Okay, it's gonna get faster now. So you're gonna see me using my mech form a lot more. I'm gonna talk about something coming up too with that. But yeah, the enemies is just a higher amount of them. They come faster. So I'm in my mech form. I'm relying on my mech form a lot early on. I probably shouldn't, but this is how I did it. But there's a reason I'm talking about this. So coming up right about here, as you can see, I went on the ground and kind of moved to the left because I know these gear boost items are going to be right here. But I also knew that doing that would mean that I get hit by the beam that this boss fires right here. You can see the beam come. See, it's about to hit me right there. But that's okay. Like I said earlier, this game teaches you a lot about keeping a fluid mindset, adapting, and embracing the flow. I know that I have to destroy this boss in a particular way, and because I used a lot of my gear meter in my mech form earlier, I don't have enough right now to do what I need to do to this boss. So instead of being rigid in my mindset and saying, well, I don't want to get hit, so I'm just gonna do what I want to do, I say, hey, I'll just take the hit. I'll just take the trade-off to get these gear boost items and then handle the boss properly like I need to. So yeah, it's about opportunity cost, keeping a fluid mindset, and adapting on the fly. So yeah. So we move in a circle. I got to get rid of these light orbs that are circling around the boss first. And then I turn to my mech form because this part is hard to dodge and hit the boss at the same time. So yeah, so I needed my gear meter for that. Coming up is another rubber ducky. I turn to my mech form, get the duck, and then right here, we kind of just move in a circle. We move in a circle because there's gonna be a part where you'll be able to get rid of this part, these enemies, right about here. Boom. They're all gone. So that's just about like dodging and being patient. We're at the next boss. We move down, up, down, down, move between those beams in a circle, up, down, up, down, up. And then I turn to my mech form. Well, I'm trying to. And then definitely mech form right here when it starts speeding up like that, to just nip that in the bud. So we're at 8 shield. And like I said, your shield increases at the end of each stage. So now we're at 9. I'm gonna choose the sewer stage. So yeah, man, like very breakneck pace this game, man. Very breakneck pace. Now straight up, I'm gonna turn to my mech form because the enemies here don't play. Look, right off the bat, off the side, it's on the sides, like, and you're gonna get it back too, because there's a lot of enemies on this stage. Hit the top to dodge that wall. Mech form. Move in a circle to dodge those missiles. Mech form. Move in a circle. Hit the left to get some gear boost items. Move in a circle, dodge those missiles. And then we're approaching another mid boss. Now this boss is kind of small and hard to see, so you got to really lock in and pay attention. Like, really make sure you're focusing on where this boss is moving. It's jumping on top of these missiles. It's moving, man. But I am too. You know? So yeah. Mech form. Watch the meter, because there's another rubber duck that I want to make sure I get on this stage. Well, actually, I don't need it right now, but yeah, now I need it. So thank goodness I had my mech form available right there. Move up, hit the red enemies, dodge the missiles, hit the left to get the gear boost. We're in 5th gear with the 9 shield. We are doing good, y'all. Now this boss drops these bombs on the water that are kind of tough to, it's tough, man. So I lost 2 shield, but it's okay. It's okay, just stay locked in. Micro dodge right here. Things are getting fast, it's getting fast. I turn to my mech form. Move between, and we're good. We're good. We're at max gear with 7 shield. And I got a wipeout bonus. We cleared out all of those enemies, man. So we doing good. Now, coming up, it's a lot of mech management, a lot of gear meter management too. So these guys are gonna fire these rings, and I had to really watch to know when to go outside of the rings and when to go in the rings. So it gets abstract. It's a lot. Look, it's a lot going on. It's getting a little crazy now. So I gotta lock in between. Okay, so this part kind of gives you a little moment. It kind of gives me a moment to breathe a little bit. Kind of move in a circle. I'm getting my gear meter back by shooting those funnels. Like I said, there's certain bonuses that you can get on certain bosses. Shooting those funnels gets you some extra gear meter. Okay, now coming up, there's gonna be a rubber duck that shows up. I do not get too distracted by this rubber duck because I need to make sure I get rid of this robot guy in my ship form. So I just don't focus on the duck and let the duck come to me, hopefully, because I need my mech form after the first phase. Right here, I need my mech form because look how crazy it gets. Look how crazy. So it's heating up. It's heating up, y'all. You have to manage that gear meter. We're at 7 shield. It's okay though. We're doing good. We're doing good. We're doing good. We're at 7 shield and we're at the final boss. I lean to the corner, misdirect the shots that are coming up right here, and then go to the other side. Lean to the corner, go to the other side. Lean to the corner, go between the star. And then this part is kind of something I just had to get the hang of. Dodge the X by leaning to the left. My mech form to finish it off. And now we get to the real crazy part. So on this part, there's this solar flare that shows up. I gotta try to stay close to the core though. When that solar flare shows up, I go to the opposite side to dodge the beam. but I try to stay close to the core. So it's like I'm barely dodging the beam. Other side of the beam. Other side of the beam. Got hit. It's okay. Stay calm. Stay calm. Move right. Move up right. Move to the left. Move to the bottom right. It's speeding up. I'm at 5 shield. It's okay though. It's speeding up. I turn to my mech form because it's getting crazy. Where it's getting crazy, but we're staying locked in. And boom. 1 CC. And that's it. Unlock. No continue clear. 1 CC for Night Striker gear. That's it, y'all. So that's how I did it, man. I'm really proud of this one. I really love this game. It has a very breakneck, fast, intense pace. I had a good time with this one, man. And I learned a lot. So that's my 1 CC run for Night Striker gear. Thank you guys for watching. Comment if you have thoughts. Support if you like, and subscribe to support. It's GK. Peace out.